for Osaka CPE credits, please visit the registration desk. And also the people who are interested in the workshop. And the speakers who have their presentations ahead, I request them to give their presentations to the leader sitting on my right hand side. And now, we have technical talk from Mr. Sandeep Kamble on the topic FatCat web-based SQL Injector. Sandeep Kamble is working as an information security researcher for Paragon Inc. He has responsibly disclosed vulnerabilities, bugs to Google, Yahoo, Twitter, Dropbox, ClubHack. Therefore, I request Mr. Kamble to head over the stage. Thank you.
Okay, hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone is here after the lunch? Cool. So my name is Sandeep and I'm working with Paragon Inc., which is the office is located in Aurangabad. And I have my introduction is I'm an artist volunteer and a security researcher for fun. I'm listed in Google, Facebook, Twitter, Dropbox, Cloudflare, 500 page, and many other companies who are given me a body bugs for giving the vulnerabilities. What kind of vulnerabilities? So I have found access as SQL injection, clickjacking, SQL, and the permission bypass. And my recent vulnerability is YouTube view individual. This vulnerability I have just submitted 1 week ago. I just got information as well as that vulnerability got patched by Google. And I am the member of guys.hackers.com. Okay, here is the index. So I am going to cover this my little puppet called as FatCat SQL Injector. I have made this SQL Injector for my own purposes, for learning purposes, for programming learning purposes, as well as for learning the new vulnerability of SQL injections. So I will introduce the beta version of the FatCat SQL injection in brief. I think most of the application pen tester. Everyone knows about the SQL injection. This is one of the very famous SQL injection vulnerability. So what is the FatCat ingredient? It gathers the DB information automatically, server information. It's normal SQL injection, error-based SQL injection, and WAF. That is the application firewall. In that I'm going to cover that is C-style government WAF bypass, and the buffer overflow WAF bypass, and CRLF bypass, and information underscore schema statistics bypass, and key column usage bypass. So this is the warning before using the tool. FatCat is being used for the security research. All the files will be infected and all your data will be collected. If you want to be safe, do not use this tool. And if you do not send the sensitive information. If after all you continue to do it on your own risk. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the FatCat video. It's new, it's cool, and it's used for the web injection. In normal SQL injection, I'm going to show the normal SQL injection, error-based SQL injection, WAF, and it will be helpful for the pen tester for generating the reports. It supports MySQL 5.0 only, and it is developed in the PHP, and FatCat made 3,400 downloads on code.google.com. Okay, hi, it's me, and SQL injection, everyone knows it is by manipulating the input on the web, it can happen. So, it is like a payload, semicolon drop table ClubHack party. It's my payload, and this is my server. Oops. I'm sending payload to the server, and the query will be like select star from ClubHack party where party type is equal to where and drop table ClubHack party. So what will be the ingredients of the FatCat? These are the ingredients which I explained before. So how I going to gather all DB information and the server information is finding the columns by order by n+1, finding the MySQL version by using the version function, finding the current users by using user function, and finding the data directory by using add at the rate, data directory and base directory, host name, as well as finding the operating system name, and finding the current database, as well as max allowed packet size, which can be used for the reading where maximum verification can be having the LFI or RFI. At that time, you can use this allowed packet size information. So normal based SQL injection. Normal based SQL injection is also done by using the union select, where union is used to select means combining the wrapping the select statement and creating the query, which can be as union select, can be 1, 2, 3, and this is the preview for testing the first input box is used for the weighting of your client application path. Second is the parameter. Third is the column count, how many column count that you want. And third one is you have to choose that it is a normal SQL injection or error-based SQL injection. And the last one is used for the selecting the web type. That is the web application firewall. Okay. Error-based SQL injection. In that error-based SQL injection, actually we are confusing the DB by combining or wrapping the statement into statement. So database will be confused and will be fetching the errors. Like using the FatCat variable interface, we are sending the query or firing the query to the server, and we will get the database name like this ClubHack secret with the database name. In this form, it will show. So what is actually WAF? The WAF is a web application firewall, and it is used for protecting against OAuth's top 10 vulnerabilities that can be XSS, SQL injection, directory traversing, and other vulnerabilities, as well as it is used for the brute forcing protections, other type of vulnerabilities, as well as can be used for the increasing your performance of the server. And in simple language, we can say it is monitoring the HTTP conversation, like which query is sent by user to server, as well as the server, which kind of server is getting the queries. So in WAF, we have the following bypasses methods: C-style and buffer overflows, CRLF, bypass with information schema and statistics, and the key column usage. And the following I have listed on the following WAF, that is ABP armor, more security, ANSI stress, and so on. Sometimes my tool didn't get work on this WAF, but sometimes if your WAF is a downgraded version or it is not working on the latest version right now. So for the comment, MySQL comment is like this: show.php is the file name and id is equal to -2, that is I am commenting the 2, and I am using here this comments to bypass the WAF. So, and the 5000 will notify that is your version is MySQL 5. If it is 4, you can use your 40000. So here we are using the WAF MySQL statement comment. And the next one is buffer overflow. So this is the buffer overflow, and using this buffer overflow, that is AAA, we are sending this query to the server, and server will read this query and will bypass your WAF and will execute the query, MySQL query. CRLF WAF, that is carriage return and line break. For example, we are having here show.php -2, that is the %0a and %0d. Then again union %0a, %0d union. Using this, we are bypassing the WAF application WAF, as well as we are using here annex and hex for bypassing the current WAF. in my SQL injection tool, it is not working actually properly. It is fetching some few databases or few tables. Oh. So countermeasure for the SQL. This is your son's school and we are having some computer trouble here. Oh dear, we break something in a way. Did you really name your son Robert dash brackets and colon drop table student? Oh yes, we actually Bobby tables we call him. And congratulations, the student table has been deleted. And are you happy? So we call, she tells that I hope you learn to sanitize your database. All I want to say that you must sanitize your inputs. Whenever the developer who are having here, so let's inject with FatCat. So I have installed the FatCat version here, the latest version. This is like just like a small PHP file which is displaying the first name and last name. And normally we test like by entering the single code. So in my tool, actually I am detecting the SQL injection by using errors, which is formed normally by if you insert the single code. So I do have the list of the errors when the SQL injection happens. You need to just copy this URL and need to type inject here. Parameter you can type which is like id is equal to 2, so this will be a parameter 2, and you need to the column count, like it will column count like a 6 or 10 or 20 or 30 might be. So I will enter here 20. So we are going to select the normal SQL injection and these are the following VARs. So I am going to select the VAR here and clicking inject. Okay, it's vulnerable. It's specifying the SQL version that is 5.1.76 community logs, and the current directory, current user is root@localhost, and the data directory is c:\vam and best directory and max allowed packet, and the operating system is Win32 and total database count is 4, and the current database is F9 So just click on get database. So you can see here all the database names, that is information underscore schema, F9 MySQL and the UPAC. So if I am clicking on F9 is the database name, it will show you the table and the column. Users in the table and ID is a column. So I am clicking on username. It will show all the entries which is inside in the column. And this information can be used for creating the form, as well as no need to install on your system. You can have a server if you are roaming from Delhi to Pune. So it will be costly. So you can upload it on your web server and you can use it. Similarly, other column information. So this was the normal based SQL injection. Same will be tried with double query, that is error based SQL injection. Same thing I'm doing by using the error based SQL injection. Same database name and table names. So you can see here the column information. So now we have to get a combination like normal SQL injection with MySQL comment back. So actually we are executing these queries for the web. Forward the column name. So in this way we are executing actually the queries. Now we will try with other web, that is buffer overflow with normal SQL injection. Same it is executed. Similar functionings, and we are executing this query for buffer overflow exploit. CRN same it will execute the database and query, and we are executing this query here. And the similar way we are actually using the bypass with key underscore column underscore usage and the bypass with the statistics. And these are the functions which is normally not listed into the back engine. Here is my functions which I used for the bypassing the web. The first one is comment, second buffer overflow, and third is CR errors. If anything is not selected, then I am executing this normal union select. this was my small tool which I developed for my understanding purposes. So if you have any questions, you can ask or for the improvement. Please.
Can you elaborate any of the queries, please? Because I didn't understand the way you did the.
Okay, queries.
Any of the queries.
Fine. I will explain this C-style MySQL. Here I am using this comments. This is actually C-based comment style. Here I am executing the union statement in MySQL. So, and here is 5000. Why? Because this is the MySQL file. So that I am using the 5000. If your version is 4, then you can use here 4. And hex and hex. Normally, SQL Injector, normally the graphs are based on reading the normal statements, like concat statement or concat data. So for executing that and converting into hex, then I'm doing unhexed. And here I am getting the address. This is a column. And the prompt, the table name and database name and table. F9 is the database name and the table. I will try to execute this. So actually, in this way, by using regex functions, I'm detecting the data, that is Sandeep, G2 and Kishore, and displaying onto the web pages. In my tool, in this way. So actually, the latest version is not working. I already said that. If it is not updated to the latest version, then it is not working. Lava Kumar has also mentioned in 2010 HTTP wire bypass. Similar. I think. Thank you.